izuru kama Chineke m izuru kama izuru kama Chineke m 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 izuru kama o Jehovah izuru kama o Jehovah izuru kama nanege bụ Jehovah m izuru kama nanege bụ Jehovah m izuru kama nanege bụ Jehovah m izuru kama sọ gị bụ Jehovah m izuru kama sọ gị bụ Jehovah m izuru kama Elohim Elohika izuru kama Elohim Adonai ma izuru kama Elohim Elohim izuru kama Elohim Adonai 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 izuru kama my Shembreka izuru kama my Shembreka mo izuru kama my Shembreka izuru kama my Shembreka mo izuru kama onye isi ezinụlọ m izuru kama onye isi ezinụlọ m izuru kama ohichama ya mmiri izuru kama ohichama ya mmiri izuru kama inehichama ya mmiri izuru kama inehichama ya mmiri izuru kama ike bụkwa bamba 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 izuru kama ọgaranya ngadanga izuru kama ọgaranya ngadanga izuru kama ọlụ nwanyị ọlụ di ya izuru kama ọlụ nwanyị ọlụ di ya izuru kama onye na-eme mma izuru kama chimonye na-eme mma izuru kama ọgaranya ngadanga izuru kama ọgaranya ngadanga izuru kama Jehovah izuru kama Jehovah izuru kama chimonyude ya nede izuru kama chimonyude ya nede izuru kama chukwude gị nede izuru kama ude gị nede izuru kama chimonyude ya nede izuru kama chimonyude ya nede izuru kama onye na-eme mma izuru kama Chineke m Isiocha IPOB Igbo birikweni yo. Ụtụtụ ọma, ehihie ọma, mgbede ọma, depending your time zone. Anyị ya dịka echi, maka na echi adịghị agwụ agwụ ka anyị na-agwa ya. Ọ bụrụ na isonye bụ, what are you waiting for? Click the like button, subscribe, comment, share. Ife anyị na-ekwu na nke ikpeazụ oyi ele oyi. If you are just coming across our channel for the very first time, you are welcome. This is Kelenna TV. We are live and we are direct, bringing you the gospel of redemption by your doorstep. If I am a common sense, the reason I've run in Marifa. And if I can Marifa gas school. I just want to make common sense as always. Obasmala Emma. The former Ademma. Obasmala Emma. Men and women of goodwill. Norienne. Obara Norienne. Extra Norienne. Ojugo Chukwu Norienne. Frank Norienne Frank. We are back once again. The Kawana reminded us. Banyere 30th man. Michael Norienne. Reminded us. Banyere 30th man. I am adding my own voice to his. When they were announcing this 30th man. This 30th man. Make sure Andy Johnson, Norienne, this 30th man, make it a remarkable one. This very 30th man, if I'm not mistaken, maybe this will be the first 30th man since our IDG went on the other. Somebody can correct me. Money man, Norienne Obin Nadalo. I think this is the first 30th man since the IDG went on the other. Am I correct? Am I correct? Ikechuku watching from Jama. Norienne. Am I correct? Kembe our IDG went on the other. Is this the first 30th man? Somebody can remind me. Okay, Obinna said yes. So make it a remarkable one. Yes, Moneyman said yes. Make it a remarkable one. The first 30th man came with idea in the other. The first Biafra hero stay. Where IDG went on the other. Ojugo Chukwu, yes, Dado. Yes, Moneyman, Dado. The first 30th man came with idea in the went on the other. I beg of you, make it a wonderful one. Make it a remarkable one. At least, if you are praying this very 30th man, your ID. This is the first 30th man. At least, we now have something tangible. We now have something reasonable that we can actually present before our past heroes. At least we are going to present this ID to them as Mbo. Kemgbe esi ekwu okwu nwere onwe a. Kemgbe esi ekwu okwu nwere onwe a na-ekwu ya empty hand. Okoli, no. Kemgbe esi ekwu okwu nwere onwe a na-ekwu ya empty hand. This is the first 30th man. We are now celebrating it, or we are going to celebrate it with one thing that we have been able to achieve. Obviously, we must be proud of ourselves while presenting it before our heroes passed. At least, I have a if I about Mama French. No. This is the very first 30th man. Don't take this 30th man for granted. Call upon Chiokike. This very 30th man, if we can be focused and celebrate it like never before, many doors will open. Justin, no, really. So this very year, the first 30th man, our ID in our make sure you take this very 30th man very, very serious. If you have gotten your own ID, good luck. Where you are that very 30th man, present it before our heroes passed. If I was na this AI age, no. You gotta go. This AI age, this is the very first 30th man. If you have gotten yours, congratulations. If you have applied, congratulations. If you are yet to apply, congratulations. At least we now have something to present before them. We now have something to present before them. We now have identity. We have proudly reactivated that identity of theirs that we are fighting for. So we must be proud of ourselves. Approaching this very first 30th man since our ID, Joanna Dior. So thank you for that. Before I Ayagabaniru, that our brother, I think Meche, that said some hours ago, Mianona, Tripoli, Libya. So after that program, someone commented, and the person, his name is Kenneth King Igwe. Kenneth King Igwe commented, he said, Mazi Kelena, good evening from here. For that brother that said he is in Libya, if there is a way he can reach me, I am the Libya USB General Secretary, so I can put him through on how we applied from here. I think that our brother, his name is Meche. Meche. I don't know if he is watching, but maybe in some hours to come, if we happen to come again, I would like to open studio, and they welcome Yana Wana in Woka so that they can exchange contact. Kafanwike, Konwike, Kawari offline. So this, his comment, he said that he would like to speak with that our brother so that they both can discuss. Kiakawaria into fast women apply their own. So we are getting there. We are getting there. Very, very important. But before we continue, there is something I would like to play for us before we continue and call it a day. Come and listen to this Bongorian. This Bongorian. After listening to him, we will visit Abarawa. We will visit Abarawa, the Lai Mohammed of Biafra struggle. Then from Lai Mohammed of Biafra struggle, we connect to white painted hair woman. Yes, listen to this Bongorian.
Look at it again holistically, no matter how you look at it. Look at the issue of insecurity in Northeast and all over the country. Military officers are complicit in what is going on in the country. Military officers are complicit in what is going on in the country. You cannot explain it. You recall under Jonathan, when this Boko Haram thing became so terrible, Jonathan had to hire mercenaries from South Africa. They hired mercenaries from South Africa. And the Boko Haram people were cleared. The whole of Goza, all those who were Boko Haram were holding sway. The mercenaries from South Africa, they cleared everybody. You remember the elections were postponed for 6 weeks. And the mercenaries from South Africa came and cleared everything. I believe that there are several investigations by the anti-corruption agencies where these generals that are building estates all over Abuja have been investigated. Majority of this estate belong to the general. Where did they get the money from? Is it not?
These are Bongorian generals building and buying estates. Bongorian generals. Some hours ago, we played you, or we brought out a news from Sahara Reporter. Onye Obambo Garori Zue 4.9 million. Onye Obambo. Now, generals buying and building estates. Insecurity, but very multi-million dollars investment or multi-million dollar business.
From the security money that was supposed to use to fight Boko Haram. So the reason why the insecurity is not finishing in the country is because they've turned insecurity to business in Nigeria. Because they don't want the insecurity to finish. Because if
they turned insecurity to business. That is why, according to him, Ototo generals that is building and buying or buying and building estates. Some freedom fighters have, or they wanted to turn the freedom fighting or Biafra agitation. Sorry about that. Some freedom fighters have to go. Chalk a turn on the agitation into Ife. They want to turn it to business. Not that they want to turn it to. It has been their business. Right from Ogemazim now they come out here. It continued to be their business. Until the Jidamazim now they come. Mazim Joko Abuta. It continued until Mazim Joko were issued. Family Bongorian generals turning it insecurity to business. Some so-called freedom fighters turning it to business. Yeah, what they can actually go and borrow almost $13,000 with the document without telling you or telling you what they want to use the money for. So they, in return, they expect you to pay or to be paying so that they can be servicing their loan. Listen.
Is insecurity finish? They will no longer get billions to fight Boko Haram. They will no longer get billions to fight bandits. So they are enjoying insecurity. So it is the same thing. What today, I'm telling you, if you remove the military, because they are not willing to fight the bandits, they are not willing to fight Boko Haram. If you remove the military and you bring mercenaries from Russia,
he said they are not willing. Obia wetero jema mgbe aga na-eme na onye nwudere pịa asige no undergo la rehabilitation ka ọ gịnị arapụkwa ya ife mara ọ bụrụ onye ọgba mgbọ. Let's continue.
From South Africa, whatever, and you pay them and you say they should come and fight this band. Who are these bandits that are terrorizing the country? Who are these terrorists that are terrorizing the country? Are you telling me that the Nigerian army that went around South Africa, Sierra Leone, Liberia, all the exploits, all of a sudden these ragtag people, and go and check all the sophisticated weapons you see Boko Haram and bandits in Katsina and Zamfara all over, all those sophisticated weapons you see them using, it is from the Nigerian army. It is weapons that belong to the Nigerian army that the terrorists took over. So when you look at it, and that is why I always remember the words of General Theophilus Danjuma, that these people, they collude, that they collude with the armed bandits to kill innocent people. Because it doesn't make any sense that the Nigerian army is suddenly powerless, that our security agencies are powerless, and that the bandits are more powerful than them. So this is why I said government has no business doing business in Nigeria. The reason is because of corruption. The reason is because of compromise. So, and once they are not afraid of repercussion of consequences, they will do just as they like. Look at it.
Chetakwa Osina Fadro ready to fight insecurity. There is something that I will show you before I go. I think it is up here. If we go, I think it is Benue. If we go, the husband go. If we go, the husband go. Banyere Boko Haram. How can I bring this thing open? Let me see. Let me bring it. If we go, the husband go. Can I find the chat please? Let me see. The reason is where she was now. Okay, you were Yamara. If I know. If we go, the government is spending. Government of Benue. Look at it here. Look at it here. This is from Igbere TV. Now, look at this. Okay, if we go to husband for bandit alone, breaking money na water. Government spend 7.7 billion on Boko Haram welfare in Borno. You know what? 7.7 billion. 7.7 billion can spend the group na Borno. Now let me read. On Monday, Boko Haram bombed Borno, Buemadu 23, and over 100 was injured. A review of Borno State's budgetary spending has revealed that the government expended about 7.7 billion naira on the rehabilitation and the reintegration of repented Boko Haram members within 21 months. Within 21 months. Within 21 months. A review of Borno State budgetary spending has revealed that the government expended about 7.7 billion naira on the rehabilitation and the reintegration of repentant Boko Haram members within 21 months, even as insurgents attacks continue across the state. Then, he will rejoin here on yana way. Obuna ife ala kedu ife a ga-asị gị na ebe a spendri 7.7 billion. 7.7 billion cash spent within 21 months, even as insurgent attacks continues across the country. Obrona insurgency ala, the attack la, kebe JC, keba JC na spend jega because obodo bongo very almighty oyi well. If I show baby isi ami puego, if obodo isi ami puego, square but if for job. Sorry. If obodo isi ami puego, square but if for job. Ebe ọ bụla esi amịpụ ego ọsụkwa ya bụrụ ife ọjọọ, they are in for it. 7.7 billion. Now let's continue to read. Findings from the 2025 full year budget performance document. Okay. Findings from the 2025 full year budget performance document show that 4.3 billion naira was spent on livelihood support for repented Boko Haram members in 2025 alone. 2025 alone, they spent 4.3 billion. 4.3 billion gas spent on Boko Haram alone. Yes, and I'm able to go Gaga report. Naked mother 20, according to them now. Mother 23, round. Mana 100 and Bunde were injury. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? What was the banage if I know when I carbon Harry Potter? As again, only 2025 they spent 4.3 billion. Next 2025, I spent area livelihood support for repented Boko Haram. If any money can they borrow this 4.3 billion every year. Of this amount, 1.6 billion naira was disbursed between October and December. October, November, December. In 3 months, 1.6 billion was disbursed between October and December, reflecting a significant surge in spending within a 3-month period. Within 3 months, they spent. Boko Haram they spent 1.6 billion within 3 months. Can Fiji already able with such money? If not, this kind of story. This story of Boko Haram when they call the if I be fine out of the figure adds to an earlier 3.45 billion naira reportedly spent between January and September 2024 under the disarmament and demobilization and the reintegration DDR program, bringing the total expenditure within the period under review to approximately 7.7 billion naira, while the state spent this amount to rehabilitate repented Boko Haram members. Bombing and Idinebu are yet to be stopped. Earlier, it was reported that no fewer than 23 persons were confirmed on, while 108 others sustained varying degrees of injuries following multiple. When Ghana spend 7.7 billion, spend the 3 point, spend the 3.45 billion, spend the 4.3 billion, spend the 7.7 billion. If I find a full over the president in London now, on London. We are Mongolians and nature was his no fine no. Now that is that. I'm what if NJG go see I go to the end of the Gangsters before I got buying. I'm what if NJG go see from the end of is it this one? Okay. Lelekenenka. I can with no Rian Kiwaria Dorin no Kiwaria na Fiha and I worry. If I were allow Ejimako, allow Ejimako post refer. Yeah, from S and allow Ejimako. Allow Ejimako their way. This is far back as September 16, 2027. How IPOB was proscribed. Southeast governors proscribed IPOB activities, urged Buhari to withdraw army. That we are our own problem. Southeast governors proscribed IPOB activities, urged Buhari to withdraw army. Some days ago, I said something. And the lawyer said, I'm a father of freedom fighter. Any offer from the federal government that they are going to relate the offer to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. I said it. Any offer that they are going to relate the offer to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Now, with this write-up in here, don't you think there was an agreement between the Southeast politicians then and the then Buhari? I want you to understand something. With this write-up here now, don't you think there was an agreement? This is why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu cannot trust these Igbo politicians. Do you know why? Because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu know that nothing will run on Abuja. In fact, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, if there is any offer, he will prefer to do it with federal government and Ndugwu directly. Carrier Igbo politicians involved. Do you know why? Because they cannot be trusted. They can easily be deceived. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said that Nwayi met with him and he told him to abandon this agitation on him, that he, Nwayi, may go to Abuja and bring restructuring. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu said no, that he cannot abandon this Biafra Jiaka. wee trust or nwee hope official no no wee nwee hope na Southeast governors ga-aga Abuja iweta restructuring or nne ya nwoke ga-aga Abuja iweta restructuring. Enwefe njawaghị ha. With this write-up here, you will agree with me that Abuja convinced ụmụnne anyị that if you want us to withdraw the military, those no, which is for no. Abuja convinced them, if you want us to withdraw the military, proscribe their activities, we will withdraw the military. Because if you listen to this write-up now, Southeast governors proscribed IPOB activities, urge Buhari to withdraw army. This write-up now, negotiate. Now two people were into agreement. My part is to proscribe their activities. Then why the part of the federal government, that is the part of the state governors proscribe them. And the part of the federal government is we are going to withdraw the military. Because maybe federal government can like tell them, okay, if you proscribe them, they will fear. They will leave the street. Or just proscribe them, then go fear. Then we are going to withdraw the military. Then they hurriedly proscribed IPOB activities. In Abatana, then telling federal government here, now withdraw your troops. Federal government, they did not withdraw any troops. They did not withdraw any army. This is why Mazen Nandi cannot trust them. Because he know he know they cannot speak with one voice in Abuja. They are going to use him only for their own personal gain. So instead of trusting any Igbo politician, it is even better not trust Royugu from the north. Southeast governors prescribe IPOB activities, urge Buhari to withdraw army. If he had known Buhari will withdraw army, he did not withdraw army. The same thing happened between DOS and Soludo. Exactly. Political solution. Okay, hand me over this man. One of not ESM. We are the government. As one boy for going we can manage them well, we can rehabilitate them, they can work for the government. I agree. Release any people. So the agreement here, both with the federal government, this is my own opinion. Proscribe their activities. We will withdraw the military. If you want us to withdraw the military, proscribe them. So we withdraw the military. They have to prescribe what IPOB back military because their own people have prescribed their activities. Military were because that is just what happened here, or what I think that happened here. Now, come and look at another one. This is Punch News. Now, look at this one. Look at this one. From a lawyer, Jimako. Designation of IPOB as terrorist organization is illegal. Lawyer Aloy Ejimako tells Nigerian Army. Size High Court ruling. Let us look at another one. Okay, what do you call one? If you akọwara gị ihe a na-abụ ka ịmata na ndị proscribe IPOB as terrorists bụ ndị Igbo by, and I am of the opinion na fa nọ into agreement with the federal government Okay, if you want us to withdraw the military, proscribe them, we'll withdraw the military. They proscribed IPOB. They refused to withdraw the military. Already some military banned by. So now, this same lawyer, Madiston, my connection yeah, with India, and some hours ago, he is retweeting post of election. Now, go see how come. After her mom social media, so allow Yejimako knows. Let the record show that IPOB was first proscribed by Southeast governors in office as of September 2017. Those encouraging the federal government to do the same. Justice demand that the current Southeast Governors Forum should take urgent steps to the proscribed IPOB. Charity begins at home. If I have the lawyer kwesịrị na-agba mbọ instead of iji convince Maazị Nnamdi Kanu to cancel sit at home. And he know what this protest and mpaghara iwe a bụ federal government ya like. He know that federal government do not like those protests. He know that was why federal government advised Southeast governors. No, he know that the federal government do not like this protest. That was why federal government sent in military. And based on discussion, the then governors and the federal government, after federal government for protest, they sent in military. And after a series of discussion, federal government were able to convince Southeast then governors to proscribe IPOB. Then maybe they come into agreement, proscribe them, we will withdraw the military. They proscribed IPOB. The federal government refused to withdraw the military. If onye kwesịrị na-agba mbọ, ọ bụ there how to make sure now these Southeast governors that he bragged of having their contact. These Southeast governors, they are now thanking they cannot thank the governor of Abia State, thank the governor of Abia State for peaceful protest. Why na farmer use this governor has they cannot thank now use how to get other Southeast governors to proscribe IPOB. Why? If Agarabu, the most important thing, no, they went and they convinced him, according to them, to cancel sit at home. Sit at home, they know. Sit at home. We are not here before. It was okay, we are formidable. And the okay way with radio of terrorists. Okay way then the women sit at home introduce. And when I talk about the same way again, 1 million match, I continue the most important thing on the academy with this thing he wrote here. Let the record show that IPOB was first proscribed by Southeast governors in office as of September 2017. Those encouraging the federal government to do the same. Justice demands that the current Southeast Governors Forum should take urgent steps to the proscribed IPOB. Charity begins at home. If I be only to get this thing done, how can anybody trust them? To get this thing, the proscribed IPOB as terrorist organization, only to get it done. This lawyer, Ejimako, or convince him. When last did you see Southeast Governors Forum meeting. Can we for last? Or can it exist? Can my family way to convince them to come together and the proscribed IPOB? Hapusia, where we sit at home. May introduce 1 million man march. Very soon, we will by force. So he is telling them that charity begins at home. Then there is another thing he posted, which I am going to look for because I saw it. I don't know. Mogola, his S handle, go post their corner. Let me check his S handle. Then that will connect me to the lie Muhammad of Biafra struggle. If how they lie. And do not forget, all these people, they have not made any video. Since report has it that report has it that many of them, that some of their leaders have taken loan with USB declared document. Now let me read this thing out to you. Then before we go to Lai Mohammed of Biafra struggle S handle, okay, for how they roll. This is Aloy Dimarco S handle. And look at this. Before I go over the right of this. Invite all Americans to U.S. Congressional briefing. Date, Wednesday, March 25th, 2026. Time, 12:30 p.m. 2:30 p.m. Venue, Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C. Topic, the rape of Ngoche, Northeast Nigeria. The genocide against Christians rages on. Keynote Ambassador Sam Brownback invite U.S. congressional leaders and the media. Witnesses survivors from Goshen, Borno State, Nigeria. Now, if I have congressional briefing on Banyere Ifenemen Benue. Now let us now read. Before I go how the gangsters want to twist it. Invitation to U.S. congressional briefing on Nigeria on behalf of the USA Nigeria Civil Society Coalition to end the genocide against Christians and the other groups in Nigeria. We respectively invite you to attend a U.S. congressional briefing on Capitol Hill addressing the escalating humanitarian and the security crisis in Nigeria. For years, communities in Nigeria, particularly Christian communities and the other vulnerable groups, have faced relentless attacks from Islamic extremist group and the armed militia. The situation has intensified significantly in recent months with devastating consequences for civilians. This congressional briefing will provide first-hand testimony, expert analysis, and the policy discussions on the urgent need for international attention and the action. Event details. U.S. congressional briefing topic: the genocide against Christian rages on. Date: Wednesday, March 25, 2026. Time: 12:30 p.m. 2:30 p.m. Venue: Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C. Now, if I go defend the Emero with come and look at the Lai Mohammed of Biafra struggle. How he is twisting it. This is how they take glory for what they know nothing about. This is Sonia Barawa. This is how they do. Now, this is what he posted. This is Sani Abarawa. He wrote, to save Nigeria, Ejimako post with pride, but could not post Brigi congressional briefing to save Biafra. Where Brigi. Child. Brigi. In Aviona, Brigi. Brigi. Let us continue to read. To save Nigeria, Ejimako post with pride, but could not post Brigi congressional briefing to save Biafra. To save Nnamdi Kanu from prison and the Christians in Nigeria, yet you claim to represent Biafra leader in prison at Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Very shameful. Okay, if each local law Ejimako post, okay, let me continue to read. Aftermath of Brigi congressional briefing, a diplomatic earthquake. Earthquake. Since after this congressional hearing, a very big earthquake. We are hearing and listening. I hope you are enjoying the earthquake. The aftermath of Brigi congressional briefing, a diplomatic earthquake on Nigeria. The Biafra Republic government in exile, Brigi, briefing in Washington, D.C. marked a turning point. It was the first time a pro-Biafra delegation presented verifiable evidence of religious and ethnic persecution directly to U.S. lawmakers. And the one lawmaker for that day, these are the COG. Mazen now the kind of black monkeys talking to fellow monkeys. The session reportedly talked senators and the congressional aides with graphic documentation of mass Igbo village burnings, and the systematic church demolition. If I wait for Choroka, a lawyer Ejimako repost, look at their own. This is what he wanted a lawyer Ejimako. This fraud, this fraudulent thing, Choroka a lawyer Ejimako repost. But what you will now pay attention to, one, how many in the Ocha Ghana like this briefing now. In another second, Kayamana put the whole Rajana Jamia. Because their own here, no Onyocha, apart from Elias. And the Onyos, what they connect Elias, Onyocha not here. So they actually briefed themselves. This is the fraud. He wants Aloy Ejimako to repost. This is the fraud. They got to go fair with Ezia Kafa, with a picture of Donald Trump and the other, where they are the web post. If I have a fraud, Ocha, Aloy Ejimako again the post to the freedom fighters. The freedom fighters. If they did that, their fraud. Compare this Aloy Ejimako's own. If they did that, their fraud. Compare this one. Yeah? Anyway, that is that. That is how they roll. And that is who they are. So we know them for who they are. And we move to 1 year ago of why it's been a woman before we draw the curtain.
AI can now build a website in 90 seconds, while the only AI most people over 40 know is ChatGPT. Disappear for a month and do this instead.
The truth is that I don't know why everywhere is quiet after the exposition of Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. She exposed those who went and they took almost $13,000 from Chase Bank with document. USB declared. Why is everywhere quiet? I don't like it. Why is it that up till now they have not come to counter her? Why is all these media warriors and their writers, why are they quiet? I can generally read something. If you are watching from Facebook, join us on Twitch or YouTube. Thank you. All these writers, where went down? Where went you? Huh? Where went you? All these people that is fighting Dr. Ngozi Odabeze, where went you? This thing she said, why you know the way keep quiet? That is how evil they are. You so much love Maazị Banjoko. Now you cannot talk. You want to expose Dr. Ngozi Odabeze. Now that she have exposed this huge, your bosses, your fellow honorable members, why is nobody saying anything? Why the quiet? I don't like it, yo. I don't like it. Now that Aloy Ejima got barrister to only do supreme leader, retweet Ringije Padova election, and she is countering him. Why is it that none of you have come out to say, from Eggman to Ugo 247, what is happening? What, even to white painted hair woman, what is happening? Even to maybe Onibuchi Achimurobi, Akama, I pay attention. To Uzograna Jofia. Why are you people quiet? Hello? This is how they are. Very, very hypocritical. When you deliberately undermine the truth, then if hypocrisy, hypocritical human beings. Honorable member, honorable this, honorable this. Even the one that Obi Nozagano wrote long poem about Black and no, the John Black, no. Akachuku, no, Kevin, no. Even the one Obi Nozagano wrote a very long poem for how CRCBGC facilitated a phone conversation with Mazeba and him. They went and they took almost $13,000 from Chase Bank alone. Did he consult Mazeba and Jogo? Why did they keep quiet? Why are they not saying anything? I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah? I like Ramya. But we know I am an man. I am an man. They are not truthful. They cannot be trusted. They have deliberately undermined the truth. And the consequences await them. No Fuaka, heavenly immigration border control is all. The one he God is presiding. Akwaka again. There is something God is doing. Divine separation is ongoing. About this wonderful church. I am evidence. Not even I am evidence. I am their reaction. None of them have reacted. They keep quiet as if they are now forming not seeing. They are now forming not hearing. At least now, Dr. Ngozi Odabeze is exposed. Maybe she have borrowed money. They should come out and tell us. They disappear. But they disappear for real. And we move.
That's not possible. Please continue.
Oh
my God.
Touch the light button.
It's not possible. Please continue. Okay. Get on.
Deliver the message that the Prime Minister asked you to deliver.
Cybersecurity is not just an antivirus. I'm Professor David Costa.
To the acting Prime Minister, can you speak a little bit louder so that the Biafran people can hear you? Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, please kindly give me 1 second. I think I'm gonna try to see if it can be audible a little bit. Give me 1 second.
The criminality started a year ago with these gangsters. All of them in one place. Today, they have disappointed each other. And the first separate, Eggman and this man, they are now in one place. Now, I don't know, are they a physician? Can you find out where the INEC chairman of Biafra struggle? Are they a physician? What happened? Uno ga-eji go on run that government ka onwe ife unu na-agụta. Unu ga-eji ego unu run ka onwe ife unu na.
It's okay, we can hear.
No, don't hear.
Okay. All right.
Laptop. Uno free him eba. Walmart the recorded rubbish have recorded. Oge nkele whatever that na odiaka the voice ya na hapụta. Always say, can you give me 1 second? Kaya mara that na this na oya the voice oya pụta.
The hologram was
Life. Only I would know where the woman is here. They say, okay, no problem. Did you hear that?
Mba.
Oh, mama, the abu one cross. Yes, yeah, the voice is coming out. Because so much I would do for 1 night. If I'm a game man also. Because no one in on a phone with him mother. He said, excuse me, give me 1 second.
Exactly.
Let me know, try to make this voice come out. Know whether this voice will come out a little bit louder. Oh, yes, okay, no problem. Oh, if you are well, you are mama. Oh, yeah, I'm going to okay, no problem. Thank
This
you.
was how they deceived you 1 year ago that they were actually doing something. Continue to deceive you up till today. They have removed Maazị Banjoko, wepụ aka Maazị Banjoko, wepụ ụkwụ Maazị Banjoko, wepụ ya na document, bụrụzie the brig. Ka fa na-ewepụ original, fa na-replace original with fake. Ka fa na-replace original with fake, the more vulnerable they become, the more open they are to virus. You know that? Because as we speak, onwere ife ọbụla bụ brig ị ga-eji nweta anything in Europe. Nothing. Onwere ife ọbụla bụ brig ị ga-eji nweta anything. This their brig is as useless as ife ga-adị ya. Ife ga-enwe ebe ọ dị.
Mana ya no ya. Unu chọkwa nleta ọnụ ya back. Oh, tole mama di abu Chinewolo na ngadi. Chinewolo na agadi 2419 wolo na agadi. Man nugidela alụrụ ana ka ọrụ yọngụ yugude wechi iji alụrụ ana wee kwuo ana inyi ya ọnụ.
Okay.
Ya wọnụ ile wedọpụta enwere ike sa ma akpati ozu ye ile ya wa mama na akpati ozu na abụ ka otu in one ka ọwọm palọ akpati ozu maka ile ekpojugodo ofu ahụ ntara nke na imoro maka this man ya eto ahụ wuo ile da ibi ma jiwo me oji ụmụ ndị Igbo wee mete mbudisi idiot. Ebe this man nọ na this age wee na support alụ ya akpọ ya iru ya na alụ ya na-eme
Ise onye ọbụla site na ya ga-eji destin Maazị Banjoko risk everything for. Onye ọbụla site na ya ga-eji ya agba bọọlụ. Mpụ na arụ ga-akpọ onye ahụ ihu.
ndụ ya niile nwa nke afọ ọrụ ya na chikadowere n'iru sọsọ alụ ka ọ ya na elu ya na-akpọ iru ụtụtụ na ebe n'abalị mbudisi idiot ka ọ na-eme mmadụ abụ ebe dịsa agadi nwoke nele anya ụmụazị ba ya na-egbuchasịfa by this useless oge nkele and by support by Imam Mmadụ abụ a na-egbuchasị ọwa garant men n'ime ọfịa na hijack the camp Fondo Fulani.
One year ago, how they started, this is what they are doing now. Oh, we are in charge. We visit Maazị Banjoko. we are in charge of his lawyer. Bring money. This is one of their propaganda. Okay, fall back.
No, caller, please. Is it live? Sorry. Yes, it's live. Yes, it's live. Yes, it's live. I'm live. Direct live. And I went and check on treat fuck up this guy. I be get the game as by you wake when my snow. Let me come out. I will still come out to come live with it again.
Exactly.
When was he cake by your for because in daily adana. Now they get this Toronto.
Is she coming out clearly?
Yes, she's coming.
It is.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. Good evening again, sisters and brothers.
The one that I played to you before, this one now, it is still briefing from Maze Banjoko. This one that I'm playing again, it is another briefing from Maze Banjoko. This have been their modus operandi. Everything, every briefing back to back to convince you very many however now. If you give them chichi, Abraham neighbor, man.
My name is Marianne, and I speak in a position of Mr. P.L. civil lawyer.
This was when they brainwashed this woman. The woman began to sound like Hello Yejimako of today. Hello Yejimako of today. The woman begins sounding like Hello Yejimako of today. Nah, Dr. Ngozi Arabez in a USB cabinet.
And also,
shut up. None English, this man and this woman and so. Finland don't speak like this. Finland don't speak like this.
I am about the
How?
One God, you.
The organ killer, or when they be for your honor. Gain at on corner fe, gain on
one God, one God in return. One guy should focus said, or should do to Elias. The ancestor has seen Vietnam. Maybe as English. Yeah, what you get one Elias Gerasolis. Oh, the government near wine. Boy, they use here or record the voice note to buy one guy in brutal. All these things is to convince you. All the way or verify them. We are by a way panel. How many they are in charge? They are in charge of their Thomas and years. This is who they are.
Say English. This lawyer now so.
Finnish political advisor, which job I have been doing years already. And today I have special news for you, since I am delivering direct message from his own words, using his very own words, which I got to know today when I visited the PM directly, privately, 3.5 hours in the place.
My name is Nwayi. I'm a professor of electrical engineering and computer science at MIT. The partnership that we have.
Exactly the kind of Oyibo this woman and Asuka joy you lo be na so.
I am a doctor. Manambo Freya or this sika Udene. On as a doctor. Of course, no Dr. Joy Europe. Title Jechai Janaka Bongorians or whatever natural doctor.
The sentence way be teacher. Nane gente.
That's
a Finnish woman and I saw you like this.
Nane gente is in custody. So his clear message is that everybody, every single soul should fall back to the original structure of Biafran Republic government.
When they are planning all
evil, he is very aware that there is some organization, other But that entity or whatsoever entity should not be the place for Biafrans now. Only and solely the original.
You must not give them 1 naira, starting from Eggman, because they were all here and they have not told us what happened. They cannot be trusted. It does not matter who sent them. They have done more harm than good.
The Biafran Republic government in exile, what Simon Self has laid out, and what Mr. Ogechukwu-Kere is acting now as an acting prime minister.
And I know. A lawyer, a big lawyer. I will say that this lawyer is an international lawyer. That normally some of organizations that now no kwalo oyibo na ana m anụ oyibo mana nke a karịrị m ụmụnne m ka ṅụọ ọnụ mmiri n'ebe ụmụ m nọ na-agụziere m ụra aja wetara m nke ọbụ
That let everyone, sister and brother, on Madam Rosie Okabue's list from the 6th of December 2024, which means her cabinet, should fall back to the original structure.
This woman you see now, this woman, that is it. Especially how they deceived her. These gangsters, the first one, hand chance to la picture, Jidaka. Nka now, Fanos in Oche, Nesia won't have Marcelo 1 meter, Nesia don't have very gap. That is Nesia don't have gap. Because Farman and this you, human and this you need.
And this may sound a little bit strange, but the PM is very straight man. And this is his organization.
Oh, na this woman, true lawyer. Oh, when he came Congozola base like this. Get on the corner, a lawyer of Obato Biye. Not to behave by Salangozola base. This Ngozola base is not name Docha. Ngozola base, open name Ndibo. Onyo na we white man, a white woman, I pronounce Ngozola base like this.
Okay.
Telling can let on, oh yeah. And onya Ngozola base, poya, madam, oye respect, he has lawyer, oye tinyelilia, oburugu no poya Dr. Ngozola base, oya say madam Ngozola base, you will it as a lawyer, oye tinyelili, that name. Kain Ganyan to Kono, Ganon to Kono Kosi we Pongozola base. Some say things you will return on you.
Sound a little bit straight, but the PM is very straight man. And this is his organization and his will and his agenda, which he fights for. And he has so many things he wants to tell you and explain you. But now the solemn thing is that he can govern themselves instead of getting into a fight between one another or between entity or another. Vice versa, that the Biafran people are capable of uniting themselves even stronger despite little differences there might exist. So specifically, the PM said that let everyone, sister and brother, on Madam Goksi Orabue's list from the 6th.
You mean they are giving a free blood pressure monitor when you get this luxury?
And
it is also payment on delivery. I got.
Of course, no way pronounce Ngozi Orabeze. Even Orabeze, Okoroya no ke just no nibo. Moroya Ngozi Orabeze. Can let on where couldn't wait for this woman, a white woman, who see way pronounce Ngozi Orabeze. Ke just no young about that name.
Instead of getting into a fight between one another or between entity or another, vice versa, that the Biafran people are capable of uniting themselves even stronger despite little differences there might exist.
Very, very simple.
Now, said that let everyone, sister and brother, on Madam Gosi Orabuese's list.
Uno gosi. Atom. Kedi bunu chere maka. Disi. Anyway, umechi unu ya akpo. Kono kuwana mifu unu koe ki unu si wefu. Otu a white woman. Adu used to. This name Ngozi Orabeze. Si we pronounce Ngozi Orabeze. A white woman can never pronounce this name like this. In fact, I'm a for this mechanic even because I want you to put now group breaking news. Some bro, take it out from the group.
I'm waiting for them. Let them come and talk.
Kaina ege loyoge oge kelente.
Of December 2024, which means her cabinet should fall back to the original structure. And this may sound a little strange, but the PM is very straight man. And this is his organization and his will and his agenda, which he fights for. And he has so many things he wants to tell you and explain you. But now the solid thing is that he wishes is that you people listen and take this seriously, so we are capable of fighting the Biafran good cause together and united. This is the message I want to tell you. And God bless you all. God bless Biafra.
Thank you.
God bless you. God bless.
Recorded
the message I want to pass to Biafra. God bless you all. God bless Biafra. Thank you. Thank you. Okoto. Oh, now this woman, the capable. Ogen kela apoya na phone o pick here. Ogen kela na at least okucho ya aju ya. No message o deliver. O message o deliver like o na o si boy that o that woman si ku o na ko si we kugude kucha and oge nke la asekwana ya ta inja o do ye na la say okay, thank you very much for this your message, may God bless you. Then we all we Biafrans, we are happy for to hear your voice, or for you to English from you. The woman has said, no problem. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
you very much.
How stupid. How stupid this
woman. Microphone.
How idiot. This man ana oge nkele wele ayi womu Biafra. I don't know why this man was sneaking me. I'm gonna go see one no this man
one guy with the conscience. One guy no get conscience. Yeah, what you were making the man say making the man say he did not stop at nothing until he removed Maze Banjogo from the document. He hijacked Ego. Making the they denied the declaration. He went as far as removing him from documents and they replaced him immediately. One guy they do that. When we saw it now, but Eggman have taken their position. Eggman they dance this dance together. 1 year ago, Eggman is now dancing it alone.
Hospital. Hey, guy, we say bread. and they're going to go Bunobi.
Exactly.
What
Let's
you
wait
will
for
be
them.
this program. Nangozi. Eh? Nangozi. Imani ko ye sine obanuzie okwendo otie na aka na imam ade abo e deceive we Biafra. I have to talk to them. Na na egente.
Thank you very much.
Bless you too. Bless you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, next, I'm going to call our CROC, Honorable Mazi Imam, because this message is also related to him, for him to do the needful and pass a message to Biafrans as well.
Yes.
After Mazi Imam, we have Elias here. Elias might want to say one or two things to Biafra.
Thank you very much.
The way he fell, I don't like it. The way Elias went, I like it. Because Elias, kwesịrị imegori fundraising ego ahụ akwụ ya before were dapụ and omeria ihe a bụ ife mafụrụ ọ kara apụta fundraising raise ego a ga-akwụ ya ka anyị mara n'obodo.
Our APM, greetings Biafrans.
Serious dictation was driving me crazy, so I switched to whisper flow. Here's why I'll never go back. First off, it actually gets it right. Watch what Siri does with this. Can you share the mirror board, export the concepts to Figma?
And
this is Imam Madu Abuaja to Egonia, na CRC BGC.
Special greetings to our Prime Minister, His Excellency, Mazi Simon Ekpa. And special greeting to his attorney, our attorney, that spoke just for
wicked souls, very, very wicked souls upon everything Mazi Bandoko Baranambo. All he labored for this ridiculation. The only way these gangsters to come to social media, lie with his name in order to deceive our people to bring money. They are heartless. Very, very heartless, I tell you. Very heartless. Imam Madabi Bidori today, Obidori Ifa under Ogechukunkere. Now, graduate yala. Emana wa boy pasa boy settle oya manankia. Oba boy settle oya settle. Yawa wura ka abaraga with the website ogea. Nyama kagoro. They are heartless.
Spoke to us. I think my message to Biafran will be different. It's a kind of appealing to them because our APM already said everything, almost everything, and our attorney, from the horse's mouth, we have heard from her. It's not that we are making anything up. This is the message from our Prime Minister.
Mega 2 years ago, got with something. And then when they find it, we find it discuss until man never look at that. You step aside. Okay, we find it. I ain't like that 3 years ago, with something. Again, when they find it on social media. You got to go. I am going to come with this video again. We will come with this video again. We can confirm. But even now, reason why we are doing what we are doing. The reason why the reason why you must not give them money. The reason why that this thing they are doing currently, this thing they are currently doing, they have done the same thing 1 year ago. So it is a must.
And this message is for all of us to come together and embrace the original bridging. That is the message.
Okay.
We are all fighting for one thing, our liberation, the liberation of Biafran people. So those people who think that they know something else, please come back. There is nothing else. Our PM now made it clear.
Why are you pleading? Why are you pleading? No order. Obatobia have given his order, as you people say, through his attorney. Why are you pleading? That is the finish. His order from above. And all of Biafrans must obey. Onye be obey or fuzienu. Pleading for what? A bear order from above will be. If I know about Tobia, second I plead. You must to follow Ibobatobia, and you must to respect the order.
Exactly.
And you must obey the order. This is Obatobia for you.
Everybody should fall back to the original structure. That's the bridge, the Biafra Republic government in exile. No other government is recognized by anybody other than this very bridge. So please, I'm appealing to those people. Don't feel, oh, I'm ashamed. I don't want to go back. I abused this person. I wrote something about this. I posted some, a kind of argument.
If I want to freedom. If I want to freedom. From Imam Maduabu to Ogenkere to all of them, nobody is fit. Nobody, none of them can be trusted. Look at what he is saying.
It's not necessary. Don't think that way. We are still brothers and sisters. Come back. Yeah. We want to.
Brother. Sister. I don't know you, and I will never know you. I will never, ever in this world do something with you. I will never, ever in my life do something with you and your stupid group. Right? We don't care. Don't give us music. We let dance. We have danced enough. Hello?
You want as quickly as possible to make sure that Biafra is recognized by the international community, especially the United States of America. So going separate ways will not help us.
Why OGJ help? Imam Madabo the document.
Yes.
Imam Madabo. Okunu jibenine. Imam Madabo.
Today, why painted a woman? Even the document itself no even matter to her again. I will draw the curtain very, very soon. I'm not that giddy bam.
Come together to come do what? Did we ask you? Una so bato biye na dandom banande gede say that we can never join you people.
Okay.
Una say I disagree. Inano una so that fake lawyer unu gobri obiakpo unu let oro bishi rojo yi lo bi de pata eniye nwa obia so exactly onejo yi lo bi se aso oyibo ka this woman no si so oyibo. The same thing on enjoy you lobby so Igbo. Ma kijo you lobby na so Igbo like this. Even a joy you lobby with body bako. Iti.
Doctor. Dr. Joy, the honorable member of the cabinet, in Alicia, a man about Doctor, no complete it. Why is he paint? If also, on now complete it, you made it up now. When the mother no wala.
No, he's a Chineke o mere travel, jezi obodo ahụ ọ nọ. Wee jezi ebe ahụ je mụọ oyibo. Oyibo ọ na-asụ oyibo ọ mụtara n'obodo ahụ ọ nọ. Nwa oyibo agụtara n'akwụkwọ na be anyị. Ọ nọ ọnọdụ kịta na-anọ na abata in France.
I got the emphasis. I'm not that gidibam, but we must continue. That's our brother. Do well and join us in some hours time, because I would like to open studio so that again one night I woke up from Tripoli, can back up so that come link into first where I apply for ID. Okay, we're going to first. We'll be discussing the ID, but we are going back. You must not give them 1 naira because they have deliberately undermined the truth. And the heavenly immigration border control is on. Amaka Mary Bobi, do well and touch the like button if you haven't done that. Share the program if you are here to do that. Stay blessed and bye for now.